34th episode today, August 8th, 2025 of the Premium Advantage. With our co-host, Mr. SportsCinto.
Hello to everyone in podcast land and TikTok land, and to our audience. Hello.
Myself, Roberto, Premium HCX on all social media. Thank you very much for joining us today. We have a great episode today at the edge with regards to communication, at the edge with regards to streamlining solutions for business owners in helping save time and money in taxes and insurance. Keep that in mind. Herefore, don't forget, if you have questions regarding your taxes, go to the website, thepremiumadvantage.com, set up your complimentary appointment, and we'll answer your questions. All right? So,
we are live and direct. We're right in there.
Right.
Get your 3D glasses on, everybody.
Don't forget, if you have questions with regards to our services, on how we support business owners, we have tax preparation options, the 1040s, the 1060s, the 1120s. Also have business exposure support via the channel, via our events, via our partnerships with other companies. We have business memberships if you're looking to start or grow your business, if you're looking to start a tax preparations business, or if you're looking to have a business and you don't need support. We're here for you.
All that business.
Health and insurance support, health and life insurance support. We got it. You want it? We got it. Let's see. Oh, don't forget.
We got it.
Some of the strategies that we're putting together. Road to the barbecue. Road
Cook-off.
to the barbecue cook-off. Thank you.
Yes, road
Thank
to the
you.
barbecue is always a Texas thing. That's every day in Texas, baby.
Step outside of me in that road.
I'm on my road to the barbecue. Where you going? I don't know, but I'm going to be heading to the barbecue at some point.
That's what this road leads.
Right.
All right, and then the World Cup 2026. So putting up the strategy with
for that.
Shishi Media. More events coming up. We have the added an event, the secret menu event coming up 2024 by invitation only. If you have questions, the sponsorships are available. So keep that in mind. We're doing sponsorships, we're doing exposure, we're doing barbecue.
Yes.
Straight up, right? The topics for today. So keep in mind, we're trying to create connections with regards to the information, and we've had professionals here. We've done summaries with regards to like how the information connects for the streamlining solutions. And so today I wanted to do a little recap, I guess, on the list, the World Cup, the World Peace list that I've been working on. We added some items last week, and I got the full list. I went to look for the list. I was like, where was the list? To go get it, I got it, and then I added the 2 more items in there.
I even set a reminder on my phone to tell you. That was awesome. It worked out.
Worked out perfectly.
Yeah.
It worked out because we got the list back.
All right.
All right, cool. And then let's see what you got. We got SportsCinto.
Yes, sir.
Got some more dates coming up there. All right, cool. So don't forget, more terms are lifted. If you need insurance, go to the website. We will answer your questions. All right, so tools and incentives for world peace. All right, 2025. There's a lot of turmoil currently. Unfortunately, a lot of turmoil, increasing turmoil. We are kind of
turmoil in the mix.
And the Ukraine situations, unfortunately, the terrible humanitarian situations in Gaza, war zone, war crimes are where people are screaming there. And so we're going to keep throwing in incentives to the markets, tools to the markets to try to get us to this world peace situation. I'm hoping people will start implementing these free tools. I believe all of these are free, is the nature of the situation. All right, so keep that in mind. Incentives for the market.
It's free.
An incentive for the market is that world peace should have less inflation. There should be less inflation because there's less components into the war apparatus consuming markets. Market destroying, actually. That's my perception. Less inflation.
Makes sense.
Less dilution of the funds. Lower taxes. It should be lower taxes because typically wars right now is not like people are coming over and then it's like a bunch of folks that don't have any money. The people pay taxes to pay for these wars. Like these wars are government funded is what I'm saying.
Correct.
The public funds, they are leadership using public funds and public things with the resources.
Everything.
Exactly. So it should lower these with the world peace incentive is what we're trying to communicate. All right, so keep that in mind. Less inflation, lower taxes.
Do we have more resources now as opposed to like World War II times? Is that
we
why
have
like
infinite more resources.
Yeah, because remember how World War II they made all the companies stop making whatever they were making and make stuff for the war?
Yeah, correct.
So like even stuff like that stuff's actually priceless, by the way. If you ever find like like BMW was making, guns or pellet makers, or they're doing things that they normally wouldn't do. Those products are now worth like a lot of money. But we don't need to do that anymore, right? We have Infinite resources?
Yes.
What's the difference?
Well, infinite, I don't want to say infinite resources. People, it would be very challenging for us to at this point say, oh, we got infinite.
Yeah.
Well, we have infinite markets potentials and then we have infinite money situations, all right? So these are two different situations because money has been many things and we've tied it to what people want and people need and things that could be in the future and things that have been in the past. So right now, there, I don't perceive somebody could come up with limit A to limit B and all the markets that could be available for us.
Have you seen Fantastic Four yet?
I haven't seen it yet. I heard it's good. I heard it's good. I heard it's good.
There's a point on that with using everybody. If everybody in the world needed to come together because Galactus is gonna come eat us.
Yeah.
Like would
He's gonna eat us.
Would we?
Kumbaya, Galactus, kumbaya. Get the fuck back down.
That's the only way. Good job. The non-comedian is the one that curses today, and he's in front of the audience. Great.
Oh my God.
But
I'm sorry.
in the movie, we need everybody to be on the same page in order to fight Galactus, and that's the thing. Like, would everybody be on the same page? I don't know.
We're trying. That's what part of the communication is. This is what we're trying to do is get folks informed so that most folks can implement these. Are aware that these incentives are there. It's like, oh, I get to pay less taxes if I communicate to my business folks, to my contractors. Hey, I don't want no war. We don't want no war.
Right.
But the issue there is the misinformation situation. We're trying to keep people properly informed and try to battle misinformation so that folks don't go back. No, we have to fund this war because they're going to eat us, I guess. I'm not sure what the situation is. You know what I mean? It's like, I don't perceive at these times with all the information that we have available should be warring times. It should be peaceful times with everything that we have, with all the information that we have, in my perception. But, you know, there's complications to that.
Interesting.
So lower tax, again, because less veterans should have less PTSD issues, which is a complication of the complication, right? Yes. So that one case called other complications in personal lives where folks have this PTSD, post-traumatic stress disorder, because of these extreme situations that they're put through. And so this should lower that, which means it'll be something different and more twisted, I perceive, less connected, which is, I think, even worse.
Luckily, it'll be just more cerebral. There won't be people with missing limbs and stuff.
But still, no. I perceive that even so, with that connection of destruction and not having a connection with what it is that you're doing, just pushing buttons.
There was a movie about that actually, where a drone pilot. It was a true story where a drone pilot was doing stuff like that, and he got major PTSD. I think it ended really badly. We got an audience here. I can't tell you how it ended. Watch that movie. It's with Aaron Paul from Breaking Bad.
Okay.
But it's one of his first movies by himself. It's about a drone pilot. Check it out.
Interesting. And this should also help lower the cost of medicine. It should help lower cost of medicine. Some medicines may not even be needed because there's some situations that may not even occur.
That's just right.
So this is what I'm thinking. It's part of the infinite markets, incentives to the markets for world peace. It should also lower the cost of insurance because we should be able to allocate some resources from the warring efforts into the insurance situation, which is our pool of funds, right? So it should help the insurance market.
World peace sounds so great.
It's less risk. It's less risky. It's less risky. You know what I'm saying? There's less risk involved. There's another incentive, lower risk to the markets. Another market incentive should also grow more markets with peace. And there should be more markets growth with regards to collaboration.
You mean new markets?
Yeah, more new markets that we don't know about, that are expanding right now. It's all war market, destroy, blah. It's very, very
Don't just buy my chicken grease, buy my apple flavored chicken grease.
It's a better environment for markets to grow during peace, in my perception.
Yeah.
All right, cool. So those are some of the incentives that we've been putting together, that we found out about, that we've learned, and we've had professionals give us information, and we've kind of lined up the list as the years have passed by.
You know, we've met a lot of professionals on this show.
A lot.
This is amazing.
And it's very in-depth information that most folks don't know. So this is the nature of the show. As folks learn, they should be able to have more informed decisions in which they should be able to help them save time and money in taxes and insurance. Right? You don't have any money, I don't know. Okay, well, we're sharing information on things that are connected. That way everybody's more understanding.
Get back onto the road to barbecue.
So, tools available. We got, let me see. Incentives, less inflation. Tools available. Infinite market and infinite money. Those are the tools that we had mentioned before.
Infinite.
Right. Tools available. So it's like, oh, well, it's infinite because there's a nature of the exchange, as I mentioned before, right? So before people would trade stones, then folks would trade gold, and then there's money. Then there's money from different countries. There's service, right? The exchange is service. What services is not taking. You want that little something in between.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean? What becomes the currency at the nature of the exchange. You know what I mean? And so right now,
tangible, something concrete.
Slightly, that's the standardized form of trading.
Even like, digital concrete, right?
It's a new digital. New digital world. There's a bunch of money there that's digital, super small in size, and not necessarily your current currency. Money in itself is an infinite factor there because it's tied to the markets. Okay, financial freedom. We should be able to enjoy financial freedom in this day and age. Is my understanding with how everything is, we have infinite money, infinite markets, but we need to get to this peaceful state, peaceful, balanced state is what of collaboration as opposed to warring efforts. Okay? Meditation is a big tool. Keep in mind, these are all free tools available, right? Meditation is another tool that we have available to us. You can use it anytime during the day, 5 to 15 minutes. If you want more information on meditation, we're trying to get some more professionals scheduled to share more than what we already have.
Hey.
Another little fact that has been kind of becoming more public, I'm not sure if you're aware, most folks are under the impression that we have one brain.
What?
I know. So we are functioning, we're moving around, making decisions. But we learned last year that actually folks have one brain, right? But another brain inside the heart. There's another tiny brain inside your heart that I'm also trying to schedule. We haven't included this one. I'll tell you about this one a little bit after I finish the list. Okay, because another potential. Yes, another potential addition as I met another professional that shared more information.
That was such a great episode. She broke that down. What was her name? I forgot.
I get her newsletter. I know. But I'll get the list of the folks the next time and then try
the description.
Yeah, look at the description. Which brings us to emotional intelligence, right? So we have emotional intelligence available to us. So we have, as humans, we have to try to tap into this information by first being aware that it exists and that it is something that we have available to us. Two, I perceive that if we all understand this and push it towards world peace, like we should be able to. But if we're not even aware that we have two brains, that there's one there and there's one there, and then there's infinite money, we behave under a limited state, blocked off. We can't make all these decisions that we actually really can make. It's my digital.
A lot of pressure being the only mammals that can do that.
But hey, we're kind of like stuck in mammal mode. It's like, we're humans, right?
Our bodies are still mammals, though.
Yeah, I know.
Our brains are the ones that are human.
Interesting. Look at that. Oh, deep. We also have vocabulary available. Vocabulary that we're able to expand the nature of the communication to try to better elaborate the nature of what we are trying to interpret. All right. So, for example, instead of saying I'm angry, I'm really upset, you could say maybe I'm disappointed. Slightly more detail with regards to disappointed maybe hurt. Disappointed hurts more than angry to some degree. It's like disappointed.
I got one. You ready?
Go ahead.
Instead of I have to do this, I get to do this.
Ooh, that's good.
That little flip, man. That
really works. Kicks in appreciation, right? Kicks in appreciation.
I get to do this because I'm alive today. I woke up. I have limbs that work. Just little things like that, man. If you look at it that way, little things in life start to add up in a good way.
Yeah, that's right. A little bit at a time. The vocabulary, you learn new words. Oh, I didn't know this was even I had this sensation. There's a word for it. You're saying.
Love it.
Posture. Posture is a big one that was introduced by Dr. Seth Lawrence. Dr. Seth Lawrence introducing
Dr. Lawrence.
Tools for world peace. Posture will help you get energy by being able to essentially posture yourself in such a way where you're more efficient. Your head is not tilted this way a little bit at a time. Gravity wins. And so one of the things that we talked about, increases blood circulations, increases blood flow, energy flow, right? Because the red blood cells contain a little energy that flow through your body. If they don't flow as efficiently, it's less energy. All right, so keep that in mind. Posture for energy. And communication. Posture is for energy and communication. Keep that in mind.
No, for real. How would you feel if you were talking to someone, they're talking to you like this and talking to you like this, as opposed to someone who's just like hunched over and slouching and not even into it, right? It's energy, it's the way you project yourself. It's important.
It also depends on your surroundings. So depending on your surroundings, what it is you're trying to express. And so you may need to look this way, this or in a different way. Your posture may need to be adapted based on what you're trying to communicate at that particular moment. So keep that in mind. It's a tools available to us. All right. That a lot of people, unfortunately, are using it for the warring efforts. You know what I'm saying? Oh yes, and so they're using these tools against what we're proposing, which is world peace.
Who is that impression of?
Everybody that's putting us in this position with everybody, that's what they look like to me now. Oh, this is one of those guys who's trying to convince
They
us
all
to
talk like Sloth.
yeah, just like that. No.
Remember him?
No, that's not, what's his name? Sloth? No, what's
Sloth?
his name?
Yes, his name is
What's
Sloth.
his name from the Goonies, Roberto
From the
Carlo?
Goonies.
The gentleman from the Goonies.
Sloth.
His
That's
name
his
is
name.
Sloth?
God,
It is
yes.
Sloth? All right,
It's
my
Sloth.
fault,
Trust
my
me.
fault.
I know it very well.
My fault.
It's right here. It's in my second brain.
It's right here. Right here, Sloth.
Sloth love chunk.
All right, so more tools available for us, potentially available. Accountability partners, a good positive accountability partners to set your goals, to move things forward with regards to world peace. One of the folks that you could lean on as accountability partners is your representatives of world peace, right? Your representative, hey, representative, we look about work together on world peace, and everybody throws that in to your legally represented. You know what I'm saying? Hey, partners for world peace, partners for world peace, Just saying, a little bit at a time.
Lean on me.
Yep. We are not strong. Self-confidence. Self-confidence is one of the tools that we have available. We have to build it up to
all
a particular
these things are going together
level.
too.
Yeah, right. It's one of the things that we all have available to us for free, that if more people understood these concepts and applied them kind of in a consistent basis, I mean, that's what we're looking for.
Shout out to all the single people out there. That's a big one right now. That the population in the world is going down.
Oh, really?
Yes. There's more single people. In Japan, there was this number that just came out that their birth rate has dropped significantly.
Yeah.
So confidence, right? Whether it's female, male, any pronoun you want to use. If someone portrays themselves in a confident way, it's almost always going to work out better for you in business and relationships and life. So walk out there with your ribs out.
We have the ability to of foresight. We have the ability to see patterns and have a foresight and create predictions with regards to these things. Some of the concepts that we've been evaluating during the show, we're trying to do predictions on sports. We've been really pretty good at that, I would say. So keep that in mind. We have this ability. So if you think something's going to happen and something happens, then it's possible that your assumptions were correct, right? So keep that in mind. It's like, oh, if I don't, so I know I make a lot of assumptions to test. Like, is this going to happen? Is this going to happen? Then
go with your gut, man. Shoot from the hip.
But then you also have to kind of confirm and verify. You know what I'm saying? You have to go through these little steps. Education, we have education available to us, as well as art. Education and art are big factors that we keep saying that first right now, for example, education is shifting, right? We've been talking about the shift in education, how the funds, which are supposed to be infinite, but there you go, we create this limit of funds, are now shifting education, which is a tool. So if we're not properly educating ourselves, our kids, our children, so that we can solve tomorrow's problems, it's going to create a little kink there with regards to this situation, right? We all should be properly, fully educated with regards to as much as we can all learn. So, and art is a nice way for folks to be able to express their feelings, express their sensations, as opposed to, when you don't have any tools available to you, there's other negative potential violent situations that don't allow for you to express yourself, that allow for you to express yourself instead of the arts, right?
Like Hitler.
They should have approved him for that school. Should have approved him for the school. He would have been like.
That's like the most classic one ever, right?
Yeah, right. So art allows. I perceive, right now there's a lot of chanting and a lot of music that people are using with regards to some of the efforts there that I've seen, kind of in the Middle East and things of that nature. So I've seen music shift with regards to the momentum of things.
Have you seen Sinners?
Yeah. It's a good movie.
The way the music.
Yeah.
Cool,
correct. So there's a power there with regards to the beat, the music, and so if we understand this, we can use it for. I mean, there have been artists there attempting this with songs for world peace. There's a bunch of things out there. But
what do they play every New Year's Eve? Every New Year's Eve when the ball drops. Imagine by John Lennon.
Is that right?
Every year.
So there are efforts and there are folks out there, but we need more. You know what I'm saying? It's my perception. I myself, I'm actually trying to do more on that. I'm trying to learn a little bit of music, push my son. Thank you very much, Roberto Carlos, for the push.
Yes.
And the push in the music learning myself so that I'm saying it, I got to push it so that I can have this ability, this understanding.
Dude, and there's science behind it too, with the frequencies, right? Because we are what I think is like 88% water. So if you put frequencies into water, what does it do? It moves with the waves, right? So we are 88% water. Have you ever turned music on and watch a toddlers start dancing? They don't know what they're doing. They don't know what dancing is. They can barely speak, right? But they know movement, and it's the same thing. It's vibrations, it's music, it moves you, it motivates you. So find your thing that motivates you, man. Everyone has their thing.
We got 2 more things, and then the next intro that we're trying to do for the next one is the 2 added items from the list were sleep, able to sleep and rest. Sleep and rest so that you can complete your education cycle for the day before and have a less stressful day the next day so that you can go through those challenges that particular day. So make sure you get your good night's sleep and your rest.
I got one for that.
What is?
Tart cherry juice.
Tart cherry juice.
Tart cherry juice. This is something that's been used for bodybuilders for a long time to help them with recovery.
Interesting.
New studies have been showing that tart cherry juice helps you sleep at night. Not get to sleep, but stay asleep longer. And I've been doing it lately. I've been incorporating with my mom and some of my clients, and they all agree with me that it really, really works.
Interesting.
So little things to help you sleep, man, but obviously lowering your stress is a big one.
Memorization, and then your tool for memorization, trying to have things. When was the last time you memorized
Tools for what?
something? Memorization.
For what?
For memorization. For memory, to memorize things. I would say 7 to 20 items is not reasonable for you to memorize in numbers, letters, sequence,
I wish you could take some out that you don't want to use anymore and replace it with good stuff. Like, do you still have Mike Jones's phone number remembered?
555.
No, 281-330-8004. Hit Mike Jones upon. So I wish I didn't know that. I wish I could replace that with like my mom's birthday or something.
And then the last one, or one of the ones that we're trying to include in here, which we're probably going to include, is the power of the subconscious. We haven't actually dove into that. I met this lady. She's a hypnotist in one of the networking events.
What?
And,
Is she going to come on?
I asked her to come along.
Bro.
So we're trying to set her up with regards to she was talking about it. I was like, yes, I know there's a lot of power here that we can tap into, and so trying to get the power of the subconscious included.
Have you ever been hypnotized before?
Probably. What
do you mean probably?
It's possible. We had a conversation, and it's possible that there's levels of hypnotism. Right, there's the power of convincing, and how often you get convinced, and then there's another like straight up hypnotism where it's like, do what I tell you right now, and then jump.
The one where they make you dance like a chicken.
That's right. That's like show hypnotism. Let's call it that. Right. So there's different levels.
So what's the one you did that you don't know you did, or what?
Well, I don't know. Because people, whenever you get marketed to, it's a form. It's a form of attacking yourself.
No, but I'm talking about like formally, in the office.
Not formally. Like, I've been informally, I would say, by the market.
Okay, now I can tell you that
when
I was playing football, they had a professional hypnotist come to try to hypnotize the whole team.
Oh, really?
To mess with us.
No kidding.
And so I went up, I volunteered to go up there, and the hypnotist, he had all my teammates. I'm talking about these giant men, huge men, jumping up and down, dancing like a chicken, running around.
Cool.
Like, it was hilarious. However, when he tried to do it to me, it wouldn't work.
Oh, no kidding.
And so he tried multiple times, and he had everybody like running around, acting crazy, and he comes over to me, and he taps me, and he whispers to me, and he says, "You're not able to be hypnotized. Go ahead and have a seat, please."
Oh, okay.
And so I went to go have a seat. So I don't know how that works. That's why I would love to have her on. To prick her brain about that.
So this is in development, all right?
Yeah, man.
Keep that in mind.
Interesting.
Here you go. Updates for world peace. Updates, tools, and incentives for world peace, trying to save folks time and money in taxes and insurance. Not for today, not for tomorrow, individual taxes, in overall taxes. Is the overall thought process with
the
big
picture, man.
Big picture. Right. We're all tied together with regards to that one. Yep. SportsCinto, what you got? Oh, man, we got the list messed up.
SportsCinto. You don't need to update that.
That's right.
All right. So for this week, this is the standards: the NFL, the MLB, and the NBA. So first, I just want to start with the NBA because it's off right now. Nothing really major happening other than the trades. We had some big trades going on. De'Aaron Fox got traded from Sacramento to the Spurs. Luka Doncic, who just got over to the Lakers, and they say LeBron is going to be retiring this year because it's his 23rd year. He's number 23. That Luka is going to take over the reins and become Mr. Laker. So he got an extension. So it's pretty weird. Also, Dame Lillard, who was with Milwaukee, there's one of those players, remember, too, that had the zero that tore his ACL? Yeah, so he got traded back to his original team, the Portland Trail Blazers. So just some major big trades, big money moving around, but nothing major in the NBA. All right, so MLB. So right now, the playoff picture is already out. So we're past the All-Star break. This is past the midway point. It's stuff's getting serious now. People are getting really serious about where they're moving. We had a trade deadline pass also. Astros didn't do anything. We got one guy, outfielder. All of our guys are coming back, so we're not really worried about where we are. The Astros are division leaders. The Seattle Mariners are right behind us. They made a couple of moves, so they're trying to make a kick to the playoffs. Right now, if the playoffs were to start right now, the Astros would be at the top of the division. Seattle would be in the wild card. New York would be in the wild card. Cleveland will be a wild card. But right now, Toronto, the Astros, and the White Sox are the main three teams in the AL. Nobody cares about the NL. That's where the Dodgers are. That's probably where we're going to end up playing with Ohtani, because Ohtani is the truth. I cannot stop saying this enough, guys. He's the greatest baseball player ever. If you have an opportunity to go see Ohtani play, drop everything and go, because I'm telling you, the man is amazing. While his team loses, he still hits home runs. While his team loses, he still throws 100 miles an hour. It's just how. Anyway, so that's MLB. And in the NFL right now, it is preseason. The NFL is back, y'all. First official NFL game was last night. Okay, preseason game was last night. It was boring because it's preseason. However, it was fun to watch because it's the NFL. To watch the new rules be implemented, the new play, the new style with the players not actually doing anything physical in practice.
Oh, right.
And using whatever they need to get, dummies or whatever they're using out there. So to see it actually kind of come together now, it's cool. But we're super excited about the NFL this season. Everybody who's supposed to be good is good right now, but it's preseason. Although the preseason game that I did watch, the Colts are the Texans' rival in our division. We play them twice every year. It's a big deal. Their quarterback, he got hit in the preseason and broke his pinky finger.
We're just talking about
dude. The Colts. Y'all need to watch this play. Look up Anthony Richardson's play with his pinky finger. He hikes the ball. He looks this way. Boom! I mean, it's your franchise quarterback. You don't even protect the guy. What's wrong with y'all, man? If that was C.J. Stroud, that's a different story. So anyway, that is the NFL. That is your SportsCinto for this week. I forgot my theme song. There it is. Sorry.
There it is.
There it
Thank
is.
you very much, my man. Thank you very much. Now, with regards to the Rapo, don't forget, go to the website, thepremiumadvantage.com, in the membership tab at the bottom. Sign up for the Rapo. It's free monthly. Oh, we're going to start doing it weekly.
What?
Instead of $100 a week, what we're going to start doing is $25, instead of $100 a month, what we're going to do is $25 weekly to expand and try to get to the episodes, to the daily episodes. Remember, we've been talking about the daily episodes, right? So we're going to be shortening up. So it's going to be phone call, name, call, no pickup,
Increases
next person.
your odds of winning, too.
That's correct. So we're looking for that. We're looking for that increased engagement as opposed to once per month. We're going to do it 5 times per week on a phone call on Wednesdays. Is what I'm thinking.
PremiumAdvantage.com.
Boosh! To sign up for the Rapo. You sign up for the Rapo, you're in the newsletter. You get in the newsletter, you're in the Rapo. Look at that. All right. So now, with regards to the events that are coming up, we got one tomorrow. Don't forget, the Twins de la Parra from Super Funky Fresh Shishi Media putting together the Arts Monthly with a chess tournament tomorrow at Bad Astronaut. And then also the secret menu.
Is he going to be in the chess tournament?
We're not sure. It depends on how it comes out tomorrow. We're waiting for the chess nights to see how it goes.
Okay.
We're going to have this experience. We're going to go through it. This is our first chess tournament. Depending on how it goes, we'll go to the next one.
That's cool. I'm excited.
Trying to see how it goes. The secret menu barbecue put together by Pitmaster David Tamez. Thank you very much, Mr. Tamez.
Shout out.
Pitmaster from the secret menu barbecue. And then we also have the comedy night on the 29th.
Yes.
That's Netbar, right?
Netbar. This is going to be a big show. We got Rob Mungle coming out of retirement to perform. We've got a full slate of comedians. It's really exciting. Also, I didn't put in there, we have another charity show on August 22nd, and that's in Cyprus. That's to raise money for the Texas floods.
Okay, cool. Thank you very much for that. Appreciate it. Cool. Other than that, we're good to go with regards to the information. We summarize, we got the information, we got a little picture, time to take a picture.
Shout outs.
Shout outs. What do you got for the shout outs?
Shout out. I'd like to give a shout out to my family. I was out in California this past weekend.
Okay, cool.
So give a special shout out to all my friends and family out in Cali. People are so weird out there, you know that? I mean, I say weird. I mean, who's the weird one? We're the Texans. I mean, probably we're the weird ones, right? So, oh wait, I gotta flip that around. Here we go. Uno, dos, tres. Yay! All right. Shout out.
Cool. Shout out to the secret menu. Thank you very much, guys, for putting together.
Dude, that's been.
We're gonna find out what it looks like.
That has not been easy for us. It's been time and going and back and forth.
Lock it in. That way we're moving
now
forward.
That we have it locked in, I'm so excited.
The goal is now to have one per month. Don't forget. Road to the cook-off. Houston. Road to the World Cup 2026. See you guys next time.
Like the close-in feature today.